Ampeak sent us this power converter. This is a 2000 watt power converter for our review, and I'm very excited to show it to you because we live in an area where we do need all the power we can get because we get a lot of power outages and things like that. And maybe you're not in that position. Maybe you just are a camper, for example, or someone that wants to live a little bit more outdoors but still have power to carry around, especially inverters. So this is really cool. This is a 2000 watt inverter. Incredible. And what is an inverter really? You need a battery, car battery, RV battery, truck battery. Plug that into the inverter and all of a sudden you are able to have outlets. So basically you're bringing your home life on the road. It's really nice. You've got two USBs, you even have a 12 volt adapter right here, the DC one right there, and 3 outlets. And check this out, it's so simple. It does come with the actual super shielded and very, very rugged wiring as well. So there you go. I installed it. It doesn't come attached already, but I will leave it attached because I just want to, keep it secure. Super nice way of doing this actually, because you just take this nut out and the whole thing opens up where you can secure to the terminal the actual wire and then protect it again and shield it. So you're not going to have fingers, touching that terminal right there. And then all you need to do is on that side, bring it to a battery. Obviously go red to red, negative to positive, negative to negative, and positive to positive, and you're essentially done. What I have here is kind of strange because I don't have the proper straps because they don't give you the nuts for that end of the part. Usually, when you get a 12 volt battery, they will provide it with them, so depending on the battery you're getting, right? So I'm just going to attach it with just this little clamp here, and it's going to work just fine. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the black or negative, just like so. And you don't see anything happening because there is a power on and off switch right here. Turns the whole thing on. You've got a really nice screen that lets you know what's going on. Obviously right now I've got the battery, and this is this battery level, so I know exactly what kind of battery I'm working with. 0 watts because nothing is plugged in just yet, which is really nice. So you'll know you kind of manage the power outage that or the power output that you want. I've got a fan here just to give you an idea what kind of life is waiting for you on your next RV trip or camping trip. I would bring a fan just to keep cool. This is a regular fan that I'm just going to plug in right here. And it tells me it's plugged in. I heard it. Still 0 watt because it's off. I'm going to turn on the fan. There you go. Boom. Done and done. Love that stuff. It's going to run for as long as the battery here will have the capacity to run. It will run just like if I was plugged in at home, which is really nice. The other thing that I really like is that they do also give you, you could have this in the back seat or even in a compartment somewhere else, not visible, because maybe you don't want this visible. And you could run this cable and actually attach it anywhere you want. And it does look like a power outlet or an actual switch outlet that you would install on the wall. Check this out. I'm just going to plug it in here, just like that with like a telephone end. I'm going to plug that in here and look at this. Now all of a sudden, I just turned off the fan because I just turned off the inverter. If I want to turn it back on, turn back on the inverter. Of course, the fan is still off because it got shut off. I would just have to turn the fan back on. And we are back on. Isn't that something? This is really, really cool. My thing here is that also, I'm just going to turn this off and I can actually see what kind of wattage this fan is pulling right now. 28, 29, 27 watts. And that's per hour, of course. So I'm going to unhook it just now. I want to show you the 12 volt adapter because I do have a 12 volt adapter right here for this back massager. Who doesn't want to get a massage anywhere they want, even if they don't have the proper power, really? So there you go. I'm just going to hook that on right then and there. And if I press the power button, it should just work. And it does. And that's also heated. This is really, really cool. So it give me a couple seconds and then boom, it tells you what's the, so I've got about Right there, it was giving me about 10 watts per hour of usage. And again, I'm hooked up with this little switch. I think this thing is great. I love the fact that I'm gonna unhook it up really quickly so I can show you. Look at that. You could hear it right away. I unhook the battery, it tells me battery's off, battery's gone, no more power, clearly. But I wanted to show you, the other nice thing about this is that you can install it, literally mount it on a wall, mount it in the back of a truck bed or something like that, really easily. Make sure that, of course, it's got the room to breathe, because it does have a fan that actually does work really, really well, by the way, to keep this thing just running for a while. And then you just have it tucked in somewhere, installed somewhere, ready to go at a moment's notice. Never run out of power, especially the power that you want, which is proper outlets anywhere you go. I think Ampeak did an incredible job. This is a 2000 watt. They do have other wattages. Pick and choose the one you want and that you need, and you're not going to be sorry.